Hey guys, Zen here bringing you a look at the legacy system. What? Yeah, I'll get to that in a second. So basically, 1.2 was released, obviously, or else I wouldn't be able to show you the legacy system. And I'm on my ship here as my bounty hunter. It's been a while since you guys have seen my bounty hunter, but he's looking quite dapper, I'd say. He's looking pretty awesome. Mako has hooded herself and refused to show her face, but as far as the legacy system goes, I'm level 29 on it, but that doesn't really mean a whole lot, and I'll show you some things as we go along here. The first is I have the character texture increased to high, and I would say so far people look pretty dang good. Like, that's what Torian looks like. I mean, he looks... The armor shows pretty well. Let me get in the light here, and I'll show you guys what this guy looks like. Yeah, the armor is really coming through on that. So I really like those high-res textures for the characters. I'm glad they added that. And this is my interface, and I'll get that in a different video, I'm sure. But this video specifically is to look at the legacy system. So here we go. You start off by looking at your family tree. Once you've selected a name, right? I'm the Fett Legacy because my bounty hunter is the main one, and I'm cheesy like that. So you go to this like character family tree screen thing-ish, right? So as you see here, I've already set up my family tree, and I'll kind of walk you through how this works before we get into anything else. So I have my level 1 placeholder character named Rorschach. He's a Jedi Knight. He's going to be dark side. And then I have my level 50 warrior over here. He is also dark side. Obviously, Rorschach is Republic, and this guy is the Empire. Now, these two guys I've set up. Now, see, if I scroll it over a character, if I drag and scroll, you can see that I can add it as a sibling, as a spouse. That would be really weird. As a rival, actually that would be funny. As a spouse, and as an adopted child. Ugh. No, let's go with as a child, and not go awkward on this, and go as a sibling. So you could obviously do a lot here. Now I have these two set as a sibling. You can see that they're from a different mother, and well, yeah, I'd guess. Or same mother, different father. I haven't figured that out, how I want to work that out RP-wise in my head. Next I've got my main character, my bounty hunter, which is the son of Rorschach, right? He always aspired to be better than his father by being a light-sided character, and that's what he did, but he also joined the Empire because of his uncle was a major influence in him becoming a bounty hunter. So then we have his two kids, which are they haven't added it yet. They're going to have the ability to add companions to this list as well. And if I could, I would have Mako as the spouse to my main character, and they had my smuggler and my trooper, right? So my smuggler is down over here. I'll get to that in a second. He's got weird siblings, or weird, not siblings, but children. But my trooper had my agent. My agent's going to be a Miraluka, like this guy up over here. So I'm actually going to delete this character and remake him as an operative. Now, when it boils down to this tree, and if this is like really boring to you, just skip a couple minutes ahead and I'll be at the unlocks and everything. For this one, I set Rafiki to have two daughters. Who knows who the mother is? I mean, he's a smuggler. He's been to a lot of spaceports. That's what he tells everybody, though. He knows who the mother is, and it's one of those secret things. But it's more than just a fling going on in my head if I were to RP it. But I wouldn't say that out loud to anybody, right, guys? So this guy has his two daughters, and they're both going to be Miraluka, but they're supposed to be twins. So this is a placeholder character. This isn't going to be here. I'm going to delete this character once this character gets to 50, and I'm able to make an Inquisitor as a Miraluka. So there you go. That's my family tree. You guys can come up with some pretty interesting things, I'm sure. Mine's pretty straightforward. I like it a lot. I think it works, especially in my head. But when a character is not on this list, like if you haven't put it over there, it'll be over here. Right? And then you drag it in, like so. as a child. There we go. So that's the family tree. It's pretty cool. It just kind of gives you RP ability if you're into that kind of thing. Global unlocks, as far as that goes, you have Imperial classes, Republic classes. So these are the actual classes, the stuff you've unlocked for those classes. Then you have species and other. So let's go to the Imperial first. This is my bounty hunter over here. First thing, I've completed chapter 2, so I get a new emote, right? It is the bounty hunter emote. Let's zoom out. Let's go into a lit area-ish. And this is the bounty hunter emote, so there we go. Ah, so cool. I also have the Sith Warrior emote, so Warrior. Right, because I have a level 50 Warrior, and then Consular. So those are the emotes I've unlocked, so there you go. Next is the fact that I unlocked their buffs. So let me just click all these off so it's very apparent. Here's my buff, right, the Hunter's Boon. You ready for this? I don't think you're ready for this, but boom, 3 buffs in 1. And if I was on the Smuggler, it'd be 4 buffs in 1. So because I have completed Chapter 2 on the Inquisitor, or actually on the Consular, sorry, I get the Inquisitor buff, and because I've got a level 50 Warrior, which is obviously completed Chapter 2, I have the Warrior buff as well. So that's pretty cool. So that's the second unlock for the classes. The third is the Heroic ability. This can only be used during a Heroic moment. The Heroic moment is like that major heal ability over here. And as far as that goes, the Bounty Hunter gets a Flamethrower, and the Sith Warrior gets the Force Choke. So if I use my Heroic ability on my Bounty Hunter, I can use Force Choke. I hope that makes sense. Also, for every companion that you max out, you get certain stat bonuses. So I get 10 bonus presents to all characters because I've maxed these guys out. But it also says, because this is a healer, right? So it says grants a bonus to your total healing received, increases duration of heroic moment by 12 seconds, and reduces the cooldown by 1 minute. You only receive this bonus for the healer companion, so for 1 healer companion. I obviously didn't level a healer companion, or max out a healer companion for my warrior. As you can see there is none. That's just Jaisa and Vet. But as far as ranged DPS goes, I get that one. So the ranged DPS gets a critical hit increase, and then the same heroic moment. The melee damage gets surge. The tank gets max health. So it's pretty cool. I like that a lot. That's melee DPS. That's ranged DPS. I'll take a look at the Republic in a second. I don't think I have anyone maxed out over there. But if I were to get Skadge, I would get the accuracy upgrade as well. Now, having these all available has reduced my heroic moment cooldown to 16 minutes. So that's pretty good. That's brought it down quite a bit. And it lasts a minute according to that. I think it lasts a little longer because of the bonus there that I just read, but I don't think it shows on the tooltip just yet. So there's that. So I think that's pretty obvious. For the Imperial Agent, you get Legacy Orbital Strike, which is cool, and for the Sith Inquisitor, you get the Lightning Storm. I don't know what their emotes are because I haven't seen that yet. I obviously don't have those characters leveled up. As far as the Republic classes go, you can see I have the buff from the Consular because I've completed Chapter 2. I would get Project if I had the heroic ability. The Jedi Knight gets Force Sweep. The Smuggler gets Dirty Kick, which is going to be hilarious to kick everybody in the nuts on all my characters. And the Trooper gets Sticky Grenade, which is pretty cool. Now, I don't have any of the companions maxed out over here, but I think if you've noticed, if it would look just like this, right? So it's not like you're missing out there. For species unlocks, right? Now, because I've leveled the Sith Warrior to 50 as a Sith Pureblood, I can now make any class a level, or, stumbling over my own words because I just had a ton of coffee and my mind is moving 1,000,000 times a second. So my Sith Pureblood can be unlocked for every single character I make. So if I make a Republic Smuggler, I can make a Pureblood Smuggler, which is pretty cool. So that's what you get when you unlock any of these, right? And you can buy them too. So because I'm higher than Legacy level 5, which is what it requires, I can purchase any of these for 1,000 or 1,500,000 credits. It's quite a bit. I'd say that's a bit pricey. I don't have to unlock the Mirror Land because I'm about to, since they're about to hit level 50. But it's pretty cool. Now here's the trick. The human, if you level a human, because obviously the human could be any class. It doesn't matter if they're Republic or if they're Empire. If you level a human, instead of unlocking it, because it's already unlocked for everybody, you get a 100 presence bonus to all characters, which is really, that's awesome. So it makes it worthwhile to level a human, even though you won't unlock it to play for other things. So I like that. I'll try to unlock some more of these as I go. Now, that's as far as the classes and the species unlocks goes. Now here are the other. So when you level up a character and get them all the way to Dark Side, you get the Legacy of Sacrifice. And it says, grants the use of sacrifice ability, blah, 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 blah. What it actually does over here, let's find it. Sacrifice. Sacrifice your companion, 5-minute cooldown by the way, to the brink of death and instantly heal yourself for 40% of your total health. That is amazing for leveling. Same thing if you get all the way to Light Side, and you have to be Legacy level 10, by the way. So what you get is, or you have to be Legacy level 10 to purchase it. I think I should make that clear. You can unlock it by getting to level 50. You don't have to have a level 50 with Dark Side. You could just buy it once you hit Legacy level 10. Anyways, that one is the Unity. Unifies you and your companion through the Force, reducing all damage you both take for 50% for 15 seconds, which is pretty good. And that's my Force joke. Don't worry about that. Here's some other unlocks. So the convenience, right? The first is the Fleet Pass. So it reduces the cooldown on my emergency Fleet Pass by 1 hour. I think it's default 18 hours. So that's 100k if I wanted to buy that. Requires Legacy level 5. Legacy level 10, I can get it down by 2 extra hours on top of that. So that's 3 hours. I think that's how that works. I think it stacks on each other. So that would be 3 hours, and then that would be 6 hours, I think. Or maybe that's just total. So maybe it only unlocks it for... Actually, I think that's how it is. I think it's just total. So let me clarify. You can get it to 1 hour, you can get it to 2 hours, and you can get it to 3 hours, taking off the cooldown. And that requires 300,000 credits to buy at Legacy level 15. Next one down is the Quick Travel. Same thing, except 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. That's not as much as I would like, but same Legacy level requirements there. Then at the bottom, you have Rocket Boost. It costs 2 million to get in Legacy level 8, so I'm not going to be getting that anytime soon. I have the Legacy level, I don't have the money at all. And then it's just basically a short time boost, and then you can decrease the cooldown on it when you buy the 2 extra levels there. As far as ship unlocks goes, you have the Repair Droid. I'm going to be getting this. When I have the money, I will show you guys it totally. I should have the money sometime soon. I'm been doing most of the dailies on the new Corellia dailies and the Ilum dailies, so we'll take a look at this droid when I get it. It costs $1 million to unlock, requires Legacy level 7. Basically what it does is you could sell items to it. It's on your ship, right? It unlocks it for all your ships, and you can run up to it. You can sell your stuff to them, you can repair, you can buy stuff, you can buy modifications for your droid. And let me reply to this guy real quick. Now, for the ship mailbox, I could buy this right now. It just puts a mailbox on my ship, requires Legacy level 10. Same thing with the training dummy, same cost, Legacy level 10. I think that puts it on, if it were on my ship, I think it would be right here for the bounty hunter. I'm not entirely certain though, so I can't confirm that until I get it, which I don't need it because I don't. By the way, it unlocks it for all ships too. So they have the operations training dummy, which is like a raid boss, and then they have the Warzone training dummy, which is as if you're hitting somebody. So that's cool that they have both there. Then you can unlock a galactic trade market. You can unlock the auction house on your ship for 5 million credits and Legacy level 25. That's pretty cool. I have the Legacy level for it. I don't at all have the money. Eventually, when I decide to become a giant hermit and just completely live on my ship, that's probably what I'll buy. Valor is a little different. So you have to have Legacy level, and you have to have a Valor rank, right? So Valor rank 5, 10, 15, and 25, so you PvPers are going to love this. But basically, it's stuff to do in unarmed duels, which is kind of funny. So you have punch, jab, uppercut, and bash, and they're 30k each, which isn't bad at all. So that's for unarmed duels. And the last thing here is the social. So I've unlocked, because I have social 2 or above, and I have legacy level 3. So if I didn't have social 2 or above, I could buy it. But it just makes it so I can dance with my companion. Nothing special there. Tech emotes, right? So I could buy it, or I could get just social level 4, which I'm pretty close to anyway, so I'm just going to wait and get that. So you get /datapad, /holocom, /map. That's cool. Then you have tool emotes, which give you /scan red, /scan green, /binoculars, and /weld. That's interesting. That requires social 6 or to buy it with legacy level 12. And then you have double lasers emote, which is the best kind of lasers, almost as good as double rainbows, but they don't have that unlockable. 150,000 to buy with legacy level 15 or social 10. So not too bad. It's pretty cool that you're able just to buy some of these. Now, here's where it gets really interesting, is the coming soon features with the legacy. This is when I get super excited. So over here, you have these things. So Legacy of Altruism, it's got 3 ranks to it. Increases the affection gains from giving gifts to companions, and that levels up 3 times. That's coming soon. Coming in game update 1.3 is what it says. So I'm really excited for that, because that'll make it way easier to max out companions. Same thing with affection gain rather than reputation from conversation options. So that's a thing. That's pretty cool. That levels up 3 times as well. And then you have increased chance of critical success while crafting. That's the best one. That as well levels up 3 times. Legacy of Leadership, so companions sell junk faster. Sweet. Shrug, I guess. That's got 2 levels there. And then you've got these things. So experience bonus increases experience gains from killing major enemies in flashpoints. Right? That continues all the way up to 5 times. Then experience bonus just from completing space missions, 5 times. And then experience bonus from doing war zones, 5 times. So you can really decide how you want to level, and then just bust this out, which would be great. I really like this system. It takes the heirloom system, which there is in this game now from Warcraft, and makes it kind of better, because you get to choose what you want to do with it, and it also requires you to do some work to begin with to get these, which is also I like that. So travel is increased sprint speeds, 2 ranks of it. Speeder license from level 25 to level 10, that would be amazing. That is also coming in 1.3. And as far as convenience goes, repair droid to bust out, 3 ranks of that. That'd be really good for raiding or operations, whatever you want to call it. Medevac, I'm not sure what this one actually does. It says return at increased health after dying and respawning at a medical center. I guess when you go to a medical center, you don't start at full health, I guess. Is that what this is trying to tell us? I don't know what this is about. I'll tell you more if I know more. The field respec is really cool, so you can respec in the field. Obviously, that's 1 rank, and then a portable mailbox, as you would expect, 1 rank. So that's the coming soon stuff. There's obviously more stuff coming when it boils down to this, but that's just this quick look, or as quick as I can make it, at what the legacy stuff holds for now. There's a whole lot more to the legacy system. It touches every system in the game. And as I come across cool things, I'm sure I'll record it and throw it up. Just as a quick reminder, this video is going up on the weekend, and it's not going to interrupt the smuggler stuff. The smuggler stuff will still continue to come out, so expect maybe 2 to 4 videos every day this weekend. That's my goal. If I don't meet that, and if it goes like either more or less, then don't judge me, but I'm going to be doing a lot of legacy stuff and 1.2 stuff as far as this weekend goes, so expect more videos, and I will see you guys next time.